Hello, hello, good evening. It's me again, your lovely person, Adventures of Japan. Yes, it's me again. Good evening from Japan. Wherever you are watching from, good evening from Japan. The weather is getting very, very warm. Yeah, we are transitioning from winter to spring. Yeah, so it's getting better. Yeah, very soon we will start viewing the flowers. Yes, so you are welcome wherever you're watching from. Good evening from Japan. It's your favorite channel, Adventures of Japan. And today I am here again with an interesting story which will clear a kind of fear you might be harboring in trying to take this advantage of applying to become an ALT in Japan. So if you are new here, stick around. Don't forget to subscribe and let's keep going. Yes, this family is growing steadily, slowly, but yeah, slow movement is better than no movement. And so I am very appreciative of you who are part of this family. Thank you so much for subscribing, for staying with me. So, yes, you are welcome. In today's live, it's going to be very brief, not so long. So stick around and share this live with your friends so that we all come together and listen to this information and we can have the courage going forward to apply for these positions to become an ALT. Yes, I'll be talking and explaining what you see on the screen, the comment you see on the screen. I mean, the screenshot you see on the screen. Yes, this was a conversation between myself. As you can see, Mr. Don't Give Up. I am always Mr. Don't Give Up. Yes. This was a conversation between myself and a potential ALT who is coming next month. And this, oh, teaching jobs. Oh, you are welcome. Punjabi. Yeah, okay. Your question is, can you please suggest me some teaching jobs in comments which I can get easily? I don't think I understand your question fully. However, this channel is here to guide anybody who wants to teach in Japan. So, if you want to teach in Japan, then you are here, you are welcome. And I would plead that if you can explain your question further, because I keep saying the ALT positions, the application for the application portals open from May. And so you need to apply for companies which are able to recruit you from outside Japan. Or maybe you are already in Japan, I don't know. If you can clarify this, I will be able to provide a very reliable and direct answer to your question. So, is it Mr. or Miss? I don't know. Punjabi here. If you can hear me or if you can explain further, I will be able to provide probably a definite answer. All right. So, you are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and join the family of growing like-minded people who are putting forward their teaching career. Yeah, teaching is an art. In as much as we try to help the kids, we also try to get some form of benefits, whether sightseeing, the salary, whatever. Okay, so it's also about ourselves. That's why I'm here to assist you, to provide you with every information you need to know in order to succeed in this journey. Yeah, so Mr. Punjabi, I should say Punjabi. Yeah, application season is going to open in May very soon. So if you are outside Japan, kindly start preparing, putting your documents together and be ready to apply. And even though the application is going to open in May, I keep advising, I keep propagating, I keep recommending that people should apply from early May. Sorry, not early May, early June. Because even though the application portals open in May, sometimes if you apply in May, early May, they don't actually respond to emails or applications. I'm talking from experience. And that is why I recommend that you should apply from early June. Okay? Sorry. And if you are new here, you haven't heard anything about the blueprint that I provide or I have put together in an ebook, then I'm here to inform you that I make a lot of videos which are free on my channel. You can scroll through them and watch all the videos you need to watch about different companies, Borderlink, Interac, Ultra Central, Hard Corporation. However, if you want or you are such a person who prefers reading, just read and watch related videos and watch or read the Japan Focus CV, have a look at it, Japan Focus cover letter. I've put all those things into an ebook and it's going just for $17. Even though you are not paying anybody for this ALT process, you are purchasing something for yourself to read. It's a resource for yourself, not for me. Okay? So that's all you might need to spend during this whole process. Okay, so don't give up. I'm going to leave the link to that ebook in the description of this video. And the good news is, whether you are in Africa or you are anywhere else, you can purchase this book without even having a credit card. All right? Yeah, so that's just about it. Yeah, we're just warming up to the topic of tonight. Yeah, and the topic for tonight, as you can see, it's already there, right? Okay. Yes, I'm in Japan. I am female. I'm already applied at Interac, Borderlink, and Hard Corporation, but two interviews I couldn't qualify. But if there is another English teaching jobs in, about even for kid, okay, all right, then your situation is peculiar, very different. Can you chat me privately and we'll see what we can do? Because once you are in Japan, it shouldn't be difficult for you. Okay? Yeah. So get in touch. Check the about of my channel and get in touch so that we see how best we can assist you. All right? Thank you. Thank you for coming by. And also don't forget to subscribe because the channel is growing. Please be part of this growing channel. Yes, be part of this community of adventures of Japan. All right, yeah. Yeah, so which part of China, sorry, not China. Oh, why? I like mentioning China. Why? Which part of Japan are you? Yeah, which part of Japan are you in? Is it Tokyo, Osaka, where? Nagano, Nagoya, Hokkaido, Fukuoka, Saitama? Where are you? Where are you? Yes. So in a minute, we'll be diving deeply into the topic of tonight, which has to do with apartments. Yes. Just to give you the tip, the insight that you don't need to be scared with acquiring apartment as a new ALT in Japan. Yeah. Well, not anymore because I am here. Yes, I am here just for you. So if you were scared some years back, even if you're already in Japan and you have any challenge with your apartment and you're planning of changing, you are scared. How easy is it going to be for me to change my apartment? I'm here to tell you that don't be scared anymore because I am here to give you all the insight, all the tips, all the guidelines that you need. Okay? Yeah. So this is Adventures of Japan. I am here because of you. I keep repeating this because it's a fact that it's because of you that I keep coming here to give you all the insights. All right. So let's get back to the issue. Yeah, so like I said, if you check the about, I promised myself not to say this again, but I'm saying it just because of you. If you check the about of my channel, you would have access to contact me. So yeah, so it's up to you. So I have given you how you can message me. All right. Thank you. So the point is, when you are recruited, just as people are coming next month, I keep saying, sometimes you will be given the opportunity to decide whether you would go for your own apartment or you want the company, your recruiter, to help you secure an apartment. When I was coming, I had no idea about how things work. And I had no friend here. So I allowed the company to do everything for me. Anything they say, I flow with it. But now that I am here and I'm giving you all the tips, I feel and I believe it's the time for me to let you also know that the apartment issue is also covered by Adventures of Japan. I don't mean I am paying for your apartment. No, I am not paying for your apartment. But what I mean by it's covered is that I have someone, an agent, a reliable agent who is assisting to provide you with apartment that you need at your suggested train stations. Yes, because in Japan, to acquire an apartment, certain things are very key. One, you need a residence card in order to secure an apartment in Japan. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you need a residence card in order to secure an apartment in Japan. And once you are coming as an ALT, you will be given an instructor visa, or you will be given a humanities specialist and international services visa. It depends on the company that recruits you. If it is a dispatch company that you'll be working with public schools, then you are certainly going to be given an instructor visa. But if you are employed or recruited by companies like Gaba or any other uh, English teaching schools or companies that do one-on-one English teaching, not just the public school, you are not being sent to a public school, then you would be given engineer, humanities, and specialist in international service, something like that. I cannot recollect the full name though. Yeah. So if you are recruited with such a visa, upon your arrival at the airport, you are going to be given a residence card. Okay? A residence card. Yeah, that's how it is. You will be offered your residence card at the airport. Okay. And with the residence card, you are now eligible to seek for an apartment or to rent an apartment in Japan. Some companies or some apartment agencies or some apartment owners might require you to have a bank account. Okay? Some apartment agencies might require you to provide certificate of income. All right? Certificate of income is something you can get from your employer. It's very easy. You just let them know that I'm looking for my own apartment and I needed these documents. Once you've been recruited, it's easy to give it to you. They would give it to you without delay. Yours is to apply for it. Let them know. All right? But here is the issue. Sometimes some companies, for example, Borderlink, might try to assist you to get you an apartment, because they are also able to do that through their subsidiary, as you say, or affiliate apartment agent. All right? Yes, so sometimes it becomes conflicting if you are not sure whether you can get your own apartment or you should allow Borderlink to go ahead with your apartment issues. And the fact is, in Japan, I made a video in which I said that in Japan, to acquire an apartment, there are so many fees you need to pay. Sometimes you pay certain things or certain fees called key money. And the key money, I made it clear in one of my videos that it is kind of saying thank you to the landlord or the landlady for giving me the apartment. So you are saying thank you for giving me or for offering me the space in your apartment. And such a money is not refundable. It's kind of it's a huge money to some of us coming fresh. It was a huge money, but because we had no choice, we were forced, or we had no option than to pay. Okay, so now that I am aware, I know the system. That is why I'm here giving you all the tips that you can actually secure your own apartment. The point is, you just need to make it clear to your recruiter. All right, you don't have to be scared about this. Once you have been recruited, it's now time for you to have negotiations with your recruiter. If they talk about the apartment, you politely, professionally ask them, is it okay for you to secure your own apartment because you are able to do that? You can do it by yourself. All you need is for them to give you the go ahead. You ask them professionally. Here we deal with emails, mostly emails. So when you email them professionally, they are going to respond. And once they give you the go ahead, you can always come to my inbox. All right. And we will help you to secure an apartment. And if you are looking for an apartment, your company needs to tell you where you will be working at. Yes, which city you are going to be placed in. And not just the city, after the city, possible or likely train stations, because here apartments are secured based on train stations, and the train station has to do with your school and where you want to live. Okay, because ideally you should commute not more than an hour to work. All right, ideally in Japan, commuting for an hour to work is standard. Less than an hour is a plus. More than an hour, it's not actually standard here in Japan, even though people do it. But with the dispatch companies, the ideal commuting time is within 1 hour. So if you are told that you'll be in this city, which school or which train station, the company would have to give you all these details. This is what you need to let me know, and I will forward this request to the reliable agent, and you are going to be helped any part of Japan you are coming. You don't have any problem. Okay? So the screen you see, the screenshot you see on the screen, yeah, the screenshot on the screen. Yes, this person is coming next month. And so should I mention the company? Well, not yet. So he initially was thinking of going ahead with his company's apartment proposal. However, upon looking at the total fee, the initial payment that is going to be made, it's almost 500,000 Japanese yen. Almost, yes, close to 500,000 Japanese yen. And luckily for him, he came across such a video I made about acquisition of apartments in Japan. So he got in touch, and I was guiding him. He is not the first person. I have been guiding people. Someone from, okay, I will mention the country to you. Yeah, from Africa, but not Nigeria, not Ghana, not Kenya. Yeah, but from Africa. They are all coming next month. And so this agent, this my agent, informed him that okay, it's possible to get the apartment. However, in Japan, you cannot get an apartment within a week. It's not likely that you should get an apartment or you would get an apartment within a week. So what happens is that you will temporarily get a place that you will stay for about a week or two or maximum three, within which your apartment will be finalized. Then you move in. Okay? And with my agent, we would ask you one, what kind of apartment do you prefer? Is it a 1K? Is it a 1DK? Is it a 1LDK? And I will explain this 1K, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. In Japan, the rooms are named 1K, 1DK, 1LDK, 2K, 2DK as such. And the K means kitchen. The one means one single room. Okay? And if you say 1K, it means it's just a small room. Japanese rooms are very small. Yeah, very small. In my view, they are very small. Yeah, very small. You can also do your research. Yeah, Japanese rooms are very small. So the 1K is one room and a kitchen, and the 1DK is one room, a kitchen, and a small place for dining, which is the D. And 1LDK is one room, a place for dining, and a place where you can term as your living area. All right. So if it is 2K, the same. All right. So you have to tell which is your preference. And sometimes too, you need to tell your preferred floor. People say I fear height. But for me, if you tell me I fear height, I laugh, because if you really fear height, you wouldn't sit on a flight, or you wouldn't board a flight. Yeah, you wouldn't board a flight to Japan, because you're definitely going to pass through the air very high above the clouds. Okay. So fearing heights to me is nothing to talk about. But we will still ask you, do you have a floor preference? Sometimes it depends on cities as well. Some the higher the place is, the expensive it is. Sometimes it's opposite. The lower the place is, the expensive it is. So these are all something we would ask you. And once you are able to provide this, we would go ahead and ask you about budget. What is your budget? What is your estimated budget? And I made it clear that some apartment agencies don't take key money. Yeah, the key money that most companies would make you pay. Some agencies don't take key money. A company as such is UR agency, UR apartment agency. They don't take key money. All you need is you pay 2 months deposit of your rent. Okay. And if you are, today is 26th, right? If you pay 2 months rent or deposit, for example, for March and April deposit, but you are moving in today, which is February 26th, it means they are going to calculate the rest of the days of February, which is 27, 28, 29. If you move in today, then they are going to calculate today too, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, so you are going to pay 3 days. So if the total rent costs, let's say 50,000 yen per month, they would divide it according to 30, which means 30 days in a month. And since you are moving in 3 days left to the end of the month, they will take that 3 days from you aside the deposit. So you add the 3 days to the deposit, and that will be all. And with UR, after you are done living in the place or living at the place and you want to leave, yours is to just inform them 15 days prior to your moving out, and they will come and inspect. If truly everything that was in the room, how the ceiling was, how the wallpapers were, how everything was in the room before you came, if everything is intact, trust me, your deposit is going to be refunded to you, as simple as that. However, it's not actually possible to meet the room the way it is and still leave it the way it is. Yeah, it's natural that maybe something might, yeah, touch, but it's not that it's not doable. Somebody can live the way it is and move out the way it is, and you are going to get your refund just as such. Okay, and that is how UR apartment is. So I've been encouraging people that if you need a UR apartment, we can assist you to get a UR apartment. However, there are also different kind of apartments that we can assist you to get. Yours is to give us what you need, your budget, your floor plan, your floor expectation, your city train station you would like to take, and that's all. So this person was given today. This person, the screenshot you see on the video screen, yeah, he was asked to respond to the apartment request from his company, closing date today, and that if he did not respond by 6 p.m. Japan time, he would not be considered as planned as a candidate. But remember, this person has a visa already. Arrival date has been planned already. Flight tickets booked already, or flight ticket acquired already. But the company said this. And so, after, unfortunately, I had to speak. Yeah, I sent an audio. And after listening to my audio, you can see what he wrote. He said, what? That's relieving. Yeah, act, that's such a relief. Yes. I couldn't even sleep. And when I saw the message, I just laughed. Yeah, I was there. I was there before. And so I understood what he meant completely well. Yes. So that is why I feel like I should bring this to your notice, and that you shouldn't worry. Now that you are a cherished viewer of Adventures of Japan, probably you are now coming to apply for the 2026 application season, pending coming in 2027. But I'm just trying to be proactive to let you also know that if you are in such a situation, you don't have to be panicked. Don't panic at all. Okay? That is why the title says, don't panic. Okay? You just have to feel free. Let the company know that, okay, yeah, I am able to secure an apartment by the time you gave me. And that's all. The rest will be handled. Okay? Yeah, that is what I have for you in this live. And that's why I said this in today's live, I'm going to be brief. Yeah, I believe this is brief enough. Yeah, it's all about apartment. When you're coming to Japan, don't worry. Your company might try to push you around in order to um, agreeing to their proposal. But mind you, we are here to assist you. And trust me, it's definitely going to be a bit less, even if it is just 100,000. It's going to be a bit less as compared to such companies. I know why it will be less. Maybe you might be guessing why, but I won't say it. We all know why. So let's leave it as such, okay? So yeah, that's why I'm here today. So I'm just here to just help you. I was so glad with the way he responded that that's such a relief. Yes, it was a natural message from him. I'm just here to make you relieve. Yeah, just to relieve you from kind of fears you are harboring. Okay, that's why I'm only giving you the tips, the relevant information. I wouldn't say anything just for saying sake, because I know you are you are in your adulthood looking for opportunities in Japan. Yes, so I know who I am talking to. I'm talking to you who has been teaching, or who, even if you were not a teacher, you are matured and you know that you are deciding to take this path. Nobody is asking you to come and teach in Japan. You are taking this step by yourself. And so I don't need to tell you something which is untrue. All right? So that's what I have for you in this live. So what do you think? What I'm saying, do you think it's worthy of sharing, by the way? Yeah, yes. For me, I think you need to know, right? So this is Adventures of Japan. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and share with others, because it can only get better every day. So far as there's life, I hope that I'll come up and give you all the tips that you need in order to succeed in this journey. And if you are new, I'm saying that the application portals open in May, but you should apply from early June going. And if you apply within a week or two, you haven't had any response, try to use a different email and reapply. Okay, keep repeating the same process every time. After 2 weeks, if you don't get a response, reapply using a different email, and you're going to succeed. Just don't give up, because quitters don't win, and winners never quit. Yes. And again, coming to Japan or succeeding is not about a sprint. It's not about running a marathon. Sorry, not about running 100 meters race or 100-meter race. It's about taking step at a time, taking it step at a time, and that is a marathon. Just like marathon runners take it one by one. That's how it is. So now you can read about ALT, being an ALT, study a little bit of Japanese, because it's going to help you. If you don't have a TEFL, register and write it for free, because TEFL, writing TEFL is supposed to be free. And these are the preparations you need to be doing. And once you succeed, you don't have to worry about your apartment, because Adventures of Japan is here to help you to secure an apartment in anywhere in Japan. Okay? Yeah, that's why I'm here for you. Okay, so without much ado, that's all I have for you in this life. And I believe it's going to help you out there in motivating you to apply, because you know that definitely apartment issues wouldn't be something you should worry your head about. Okay? All right. That will be all for tonight. If you have any further question, please ask. And in 4 minutes, I would try to bring this live to an end. Yes. Hoping that whatever I am saying is making sense. Yeah. This is Adventures of Japan. You know, somebody commented under one of my videos, and the person is recommending the ebook to those of you who haven't purchased the copy yet, or a copy yet. So I'll leave the link in the description of this video. I wouldn't say this if it's not something which is worth acquiring. All right? Yeah. Those of you who are watching me now, I believe you are aware that I give you the authentic information that you need to hear in order to go forward. Because I believe all we need in this life is information. We can all do anything we want to do, if only we can get information about how to do it. And that is why I am here to be telling you how to how to get a job in Japan, how to get an apartment in Japan. That's why I'm telling you that you are not too old to apply for assistant language teacher in Japan. That's why I have been telling you that you don't need to forge your experience. You don't need to pad your experience, knowing very well that you don't have such an experience. Okay? Yes, I am always yeah, I am always Mr. Don't Give Up, because I don't want you to give up on your dream of coming to teach in Japan. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I made you aware that Japan supports family, and it's a very good opportunity for you that has a family back home. And that if you secure the job, you can come with your family. I only advise that you come first and bring your family later, because if you say you want to come together, it's going to put a financial pressure on you. And companies don't actually love to do that, because it puts pressure on them as well. Pressure applying for the COE for your partner or your children or your child, which they don't like doing. So you come alone, and after that, you apply for the necessary document for your family to join you. As simple as that. Within a year, you can initiate the process. Yes, after 6 months, you can initiate the process. I know someone who came as an ALT, and she is from Zimbabwe. We came together. No, she came after me. Within 6 months, she initiated the process and brought the husband before or by the end of a year. Okay, so she wasn't a year old in Japan, but she was able to initiate the process and brought the husband before even attaining a year in Japan. So it is highly doable. Yours is to take the step of applying to an ALT position in Japan. And I made the videos about the companies. I mentioned the companies that could employ you from outside Japan as well. Number one, Borderlink. I mentioned Borderlink number one because I came through them. They were the ones who brought me successfully. And they are one of the companies that are very good when it comes to recruiting ALTs from outside Japan. So Borderlink is there, Interac is there, Heart Corporation is there, Alshia Central is there, Joy Talk is there, even Shane is there. A lot of companies are there. And I'm still researching on possible companies that could also bring you some companies that are not the giant companies in Japan, but they're also okay in bringing ALTs. I'm also researching into some of these companies that could increase your chances, and I'm going to put them out in the coming days. So don't worry, I am here for you. Okay? Yeah, so thank you so much for joining this live stream today. Today has been an interesting day, and I believe the story about owning an apartment with ease that you don't have to worry your head if your company, should I say, threatens you of not proceeding with your contract because of the apartment issue. You don't have to worry. You just have to relax and follow some tips that I would give you. That is, if you contact me, I will guide you. All right. I wish you all the best. And don't forget to subscribe and share this with others. I am always Mr. Don't Give Up. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.